It's 1 Timothy 4. I saw something here that I had just never seen before because I want to tell you something. How many of you have read books like Wheat Belly and you're hearing, oh, I'm gluten insensitive and I'm gluten intolerant and grains are bad and bread is bad and bread makes you fat? Listen, the stuff in the store does. We've already said that. We've already determined that. That is not bread. That is not what Jesus compared himself to. In fact, if you talk to Brad, he'll tell you it's the Antichrist. So anyway, but I found this verse. Well, you know it. It's 1 Timothy. Sorry, I'm like, I can't find it. 1 Timothy. This just leapt off the page at me. For 100 years, we've been eating dead bread, okay? All the life been taken out. In fact, we sifted the bran and germ out, right? Do you remember when Jesus was about to die and he looked at Peter and says, Simon, Simon, Satan has asked to sift you as wheat. We don't sift wheat, you sift flour. And he was saying, and I thought about this today, he was saying to Peter, Satan wants to remove everything that's valuable to you and leave you as a worthless lump of white flour. That's my translation. But anyway, that's what he's saying there. He wants to sift you as wheat. They sifted flour, and Peter knew exactly what he was talking about. And so for 100 years, we've been eating this dead bread that is making us fat, has made us sick, has made us all these things. Diabetic, heart disease. Heart disease was not an issue till bread started being, white bread came on the market. It just wasn't. A few isolated cases, but it wasn't there. So we've been eating this bread for 100 years. And now we're sick and fat. But listen to this. In the last days, it says, and I don't know where you are in your time scheme of things, and I don't necessarily want to get there, but we obviously are into some interesting days. It says that the Holy Spirit declares that in the last days, some will turn away from the faith, paying attention instead to deceitful and seductive spirits and doctrines of demons, misled by the hypocrisy of liars, whose consciences are seared with a branding iron, leaving them I'm sorry, I do the Amplified, and it's way too much information. But anyway, who forbid marriage and advocate abstaining from certain kinds of food which God has created. Most of us stop there. Listen to the rest. It says, which God has created to be gratefully shared by those who believe. Listen, you can cook one piece of meat. You can cook one piece of meat. You can eat an apple all by yourself. You can eat a banana. You can fix some broccoli. But I'm here tonight to tell you, you can't make one roll. You can't make just one muffin. Bread was created by God to be shared, to be stored for difficult times that are coming. Even, listen to this, even the word companion. Do you know what it means? Do you know what the Latin word is there? Pan is bread, and com is with. Your companion is with bread. And do you see what the enemy is going to try to do to us? He's going to first tell us bread is terrible, bread is ugly, bread will make you fat. So now we go out and say, Jesus is the bread of life. And they go, oh no, that's bad. Bread is bad. Bread makes you fat. Bread makes you, I can't eat bread. It has to have all. And then that was food that is to be shared. So don't let someone take your life and take away the very calling that God has called us to, is to share the real bread of life with others. So sorry I went over.